The movie starts with Del being woken by his alarm and beginning to get ready for his work by first showering then doing a light workout session. The year is 2035, so robots and high-tech cars are everywhere. Del meets his grandma for some chit-chat and to eat the pie she made especially for him. On his way out he spots a robot running away after clearly stealing women's purse. He immediately runs after it. After some chasing he catches him, but later finds out that he was just bringing the lady's purse back to her from home because she had forgotten her inhaler at home. Del gets embarrassed due to the assumption he had made. After the embarrassing incident, he gets back to his work where his boss scolds him for chasing an innocent robot and reminds him that robots can't be thieves. His co-workers laugh at him, but Del distrusts the robots. Right after that, he gets a call from USR, the biggest robot manufacturing company. When he gets there he finds the dead body of Dr. Alfred Lanning, who was the co-founder of USR. His projector begins speaking to him and telling him to ask the real questions. Since Dr. Lanning knew Del, he's the one who got called first. It seems he jumped from a 50-story office, since the office was locked from the inside. In the office, he finds co-founder Lawrence Robertson, who speaks to Del about how he seemed to know that it was coming, and he keeps on enforcing the fact that it was a suicide. Del makes it clear that he doesn't like these robots, and is very suspicious of them. After arguing some more about robots, Del goes to investigate the other employees. This is when he meets Susan, who is a robo-psychologist in USR and Vicky, company's virtual intelligence system. They had corrupted CCTV footage of Dr. Lanning right before he died. Del investigates his office and questions how an old man could break those safety glasses by himself. He gets suspicious that the killer is still inside the room, to which Susan replies that it was impossible since the office was locked from the inside. She maintains that a robot cannot kill humans, explaining the 3 laws of robots, which are, they can't kill or harm any human, and they have to obey them. While Susan is telling Del all this, Del suddenly finds a robot who reacts to him very surprisingly, and isn't following any commands. Del pulls his gun on him, and the robot gets scared and runs away like a person. He jumps from the long window of the building, but Del is successful in shooting a bullet at his leg. The robot still manages to get away despite being shot. Susan takes Del to the production facility where all the robots get built automatically, with approximate 1,000 robots are created per day. There are 1,001 robots on that particular day, and they think that one of them is that same missing robot that ran away. Since all the robots look the same, Del pulls his gun at the robots to see which one reacts differently. Since the robot is different, he'd surely respond. Del finds the robot, but he attacks him and runs away. On his way out the robot meets the police backup Del called for, and they start shooting at him and eventually capture him. They bring him to the station to interrogate him. Del requests his boss, who still thinks it's just a normal robot and that Dr. Lanning's death was just suicide. Del starts asking the robot questions relating to why he killed Dr. Lanning, to which the robot denies being involved in. He displays a lot of signs of experiencing anger and free will, to which Del replied that robots don't have feelings because they're just machines. So he asks him again about why he killed Dr. Lanning, to which the robot gets angry while continuously denying it. They get disturbed by Robertson, who tells them how it is stupid to think that a robot killed a human, and that they couldn't blame a robot for homicide. Since Robertson is a powerful man, he comes with his lawyers and wraps things up pretty quickly, then takes his robot back to his company. Furious, Del goes to Dr. Lanning's house to investigate further, but he finds nothing. Suddenly a big robot starts demolishing the house, which leads to him getting injured a lot, but he manages to save the Dr. Lanning's cat. He goes to Susan and tells her how her robots are always trying to kill him, but also asks her for help to find out the real reason why Dr. Lanning got killed. Unfortunately, Susan refuses and asks him to leave. In the next scene, Del wakes up from a nightmare and goes to see his grandma for some pie, but watches as USR robots get distributed to the people. Even his grandma now has one. He tells her to get rid of him because it's dangerous, but she tells him to calm down. While Del Spooner is in the car searching for Dr. Lanning's files through the USR system, he gets attacked by USR robots, who are trying to kill him. But Del, being an excellent policeman, destroys them and gets away safely with some severe injuries. Somehow one robot survives the crash and attacks him. He defends himself while fighting him and shows his robot arm to him. Suddenly police cars arrive at the accident scene, and the last robot throws himself in the fire. Del's boss asks him what just happened, but he doesn't believe him when he says that the robots attacked him. He takes away his police badge, thinking that he is mentally unstable. Susan is checking Sonny, the unique robot, and finds out that he's very different because Dr. Lanning gave him an extra brain. This means that he can decide for himself and does not have to follow the 3 laws of robots. Susan visits Dell to tell him about Sonny, but sees his fake arm and asks him how he lost his whole limb. Dell tells him the story of how he was once in a car accident where he and another kid got submerged in the water. The robot only saved Dell even though Dell wanted him to save the other kid first. Dell hated that the robot chose him over the kid and tells Susan how heartless robots are. Susan and Dell visit her lab to meet Sonny and to ask him about his dream. Sonny tells him about his dream where he saw Dell freeing all the robots that were slaves. He doesn't know why he saw this dream and doesn't understand why Dr. Lanning built him like that. They get disturbed by Robertson's guard who brings them to him. Then he commands Susan to destroy Sonny, calling him one big mistake made by Dr. Lanning. Susan hesitates first, but eventually agrees to destroy Sonny. Guards bring Sonny to Susan's lab where she starts the process of shutting down Sonny permanently. All this happens while Dell finds the same bridge which Sonny saw in his dream. Dell finds a lot of retired robots in that place. Confused, Dell opens Dr. Lanning's projector again, which tells him how the 3 laws could bring a revolution in robots. Suddenly he finds new robots ripping apart the old, retired robots. Then they see Dell and run behind him. But old robots save him because they have the 3 laws inside them. In the next scene, the robots start parading in the roads of the city and begin attacking humans and the police while saying return to home. Susan tries to go out when she finds out what's happening, but her robot doesn't let her and forces her to sit and keep quiet. That's when Dell comes in and destroys her robot and tells her to take him to the USR building. Meanwhile, the robots and the humans have started a war on the street. Dell saves some people while riding on a motorcycle. Dr. Susan saves Dell when he gets caught by one of the robots with her amazing shooting skills. Dell and Susan visit the USR building, which is heavily guarded by robots, so Susan tells him a secret way to get inside through the service area, but it is locked. That's when Sonny opens it up for them. This surprises Dell, but they keep moving in and find the dead body of Robertson. They then figure out that Robertson wasn't the one who was controlling the robots, it is actually Vicky, the AI system of USR. It was involved in the rewriting of the 3 laws to protect humans from themselves, because humans destroyed their own Earth and killed each other. So to save humanity she had to sacrifice some humans. Sonny agrees with Vicky and holds Dr. Susan hostage, but winks at Dell to let him know that he's on their side. Then Dell and Sonny destroy all the robots and go to Vicky's data center to destroy her. They discover that they need nanites in order to destroy her completely because she connected to the whole building. So Sonny goes to Susan's lab to bring the nanites, but gets attacked by another robot which he destroys pretty quickly due to being strong because he was specially designed to kill Vicky. When Sonny starts collecting nanites to kill Vicky, Vicky starts a security breach to bring all the robots back to the building to defend her. Dozens of robots swan in to fight Dell and Susan. They destroy a lot of them, but they keep coming and coming. Sonny comes at the right time to save them, but Susan is falling from the tower, so Dell commands Sonny to save her. Sonny jumps in to save her and throws the nanites in the air, and Dell catches them and applies them to Vicky's system, which quickly shuts her down. All the robots start getting back to normal, and the military starts collecting them all to destroy them. Sonny tells Dell that Dr. Lanning made him kill him in order to save humanity from Vicky. It was the only way to get him involved in the case and help Sonny, who was specially designed to destroy Vicky. The story ends with Sonny completing his purpose.